The 9/11 Truth movement does not need authentic hijackers on the planes in control of the planes. It does not need hijackers on the planes who themselves, it does not depend on any hijackers or anybody else for that matter on the planes that hit or missed their targets. The official story does not, well, the official story depends on the hijackers being in control of these planes and on them. But the 9/11 Truth movement does not depend at all. We're not blaming the hijackers. We're blaming the real perpetrators of 9/11. Who simply used those patsies.
This is also a reason for why those who've invested in 9/11 Truth, nobly or as truth seekers, and in many cases still going back a decade of activity, should reconsider continuing to support or contribute towards architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth, Richard Gage, and or those affiliated organizations, and abandon their entire narrative as an alternative completely, and try to come together with individuals who are more reasonable and unbiased to better form organizations and groups with realistic messages and goals that has standards and puts victims and victims' families of 9/11 first. I may not have all the answers to these questions and problems, but as an experienced activist and consumer of 9/11 Truth from Los Angeles and Southern California, I can tell you what I do and do not know about September 11th. But I can tell you with all certainty why 9/11 Truth as a movement hasn't succeeded, is virtually inactive, and irrelevant. But in the meantime, until there are reputable groups open to the public to address these problems accordingly, we've come to an end and hope this expanded film series inspires other researchers and truth seekers to take more responsible and appropriate action and initiatives that still need to be applied in regards to September 11th to enforce accountability and prevention. And as a storyteller, I also need your support. If you want to get an early preview on next films as well as continual, original, and unreleased content pertaining to 9/11, then please become my Patreon to also get special updates and help financially. You can also donate through PayPal. Since YouTube has practically removed all monetizing features for most conspiracy theory and historical skeptics content, your help will help me in acquiring costly, unreleased archives from news networks to produce more film series, as well as other future potential publishing endeavors. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channels, and also follow and subscribe to Adam Fitzgerald, the other geopolitical researcher and contributor to this film series, who's also a host of the podcast, The Darkened Hour. And remember, 9/11 is an open investigation, if you want it to be.
We got this is some kind of a major explosion here.
There's gas in the concourse. Get the gas turned off the street. That's on the way? Yeah.
Police separated. There's been an explosion in the garage underneath the Vista Hotel. I'm the only one here. I'm bleeding. I can't find anybody. It's getting smokier in here, and I'm scared to death.
You're at the hotel?
I'm in the parking garage under the hotel. I'm the only one down here, and I'm...
Building collapse. Numerous people trapped at the location. Can you give us an ETA?
Send numerous ambulances if possible, okay?
Right away! Jump in, guys!
On the sidewalk.
Please view all the original documentaries and news archives whenever available. Also, visit the website's references, articles, literature, and especially read all the books sourced. All information sources demonstrated in this film is not necessarily an endorsement.
I got people killed down below in the explosion. I got smoke all through the building, man. I'm getting my butt kicked. I got 500 people in here. It's really tough right now.
Keep going. Don't go in the stairwell, sir. Okay, don't go in the elevator? No elevator. Okay. The elevator shouldn't be working.
They are.
Okay,
Do not enter the elevator.
Operator 199 West Emergency.
Yes, I'm stuck in the World Trade Center, and I need to know whether I should go up or down the stairwell.
No, stay right where you
We can't stay right where we are. The room is filled with smoke.
There's plenty more down there in the lunchroom. Marlena, I'm alive. There is a guy. There's people trapped.